Nurses, what's the most ridiculous thing a patient accused you of? A patient once accused me of stealing her thoughts through the blood pressure cuff. She was completely serious. Filed a formal complaint with hospital administration about unauthorized cognitive extraction during routine vitals. Mrs. Brennerman was admitted for hip surgery. Perfectly lucid during intake. Normal pre-op, normal conversations about her cats. Day 2 post-surgery, I wrapped a BP cuff around her arm and she grabbed my wrist. I know what you're doing, she whispered. Taking your blood pressure? Taking my memories. I felt them leave last time you pumped that thing up. I explained how blood pressure cuffs work. She listened patiently, then said, that's exactly what someone stealing thoughts would say. For the next 3 days, she refused vitals unless her daughter was present to witness any cognitive theft. She'd make me show her the cuff wasn't connected to anything besides the monitor. Started demanding I empty my pockets before entering her room to prove I wasn't carrying her stolen thoughts. Where do you think I'm keeping them? I asked once. In the computer system, filed under my medical record number. She wasn't confused about anything else. Knew the date, the president, her medications. Could recall her room number, her doctor's name, what she had for breakfast, but was absolutely convinced the blood pressure cuff was extracting and storing her thoughts every time it inflated. The worst part was when she started ranking which thoughts I'd stolen. Tuesday, you got my recipe for potato salad. Wednesday was my first kiss with Harold. This morning, you took my memory of learning to drive. Her daughter was mortified. Mom, she's just checking your blood pressure. That's what she wants you to think. But Harold's kiss is gone. 47 years of marriage, and I can't remember our first kiss because she squeezed it out with that cuff. I tried using different cuffs, different arms, even let her pump it up herself once. She said that just meant she was stealing her own thoughts, which was ethically complex but ultimately acceptable. Hospital administration actually held a meeting about it. Risk management, my supervisor, someone from legal. They made me document every vital sign with a witness present, and note, patient voiced concern about thought extraction. No thoughts extracted during this encounter. Dr. Patterson thought it might be post-operative delirium, ordered a psych consult. The psychiatrist spent an hour with her, came out looking exhausted. She's not delirious. She just really believes the blood pressure cuff steals thoughts, specifically thoughts. Not dreams, not ideas, not feelings, just memories. We tried everything. Showed her tubing diagrams, had a respiratory therapist explain air pressure, even got an engineer from maintenance to disassemble a cuff in front of her. She watched everything, nodded, then said, clever design. Very discreet thought collection system. Day 5, she demanded an itemized list of all thoughts taken. I was so frustrated I actually wrote one. Recipe for potato salad. Tuesday, 2 p.m. First kiss with Harold. Wednesday, 6 a.m. Driving lesson memory. Thursday, 10 a.m. Location of buried time capsule. Thursday, 6 p.m. She read it, looked shocked. I never told you about the time capsule. You didn't. That's just proving my point. You really did steal it. Harold and I buried it in 1976 behind the elementary school. After that, she demanded a lawyer. The hospital legal team had to explain that thought theft wasn't a recognized crime. She asked for her thoughts back. They said they couldn't return what was never taken. She threatened to go to the news. Local news actually showed up. Not for her story, for something else, but she cornered a reporter in the hallway. They didn't air it. When she was discharged, she handed me an envelope. Inside was a bill. For thoughts stolen, $50,000. Listed each memory with market value. Harold's kiss was apparently worth $15,000. I kept the bill. Have it framed in my break room. Other nurses add to it sometimes when we have difficult patients. Stolen. Will to live, $3.50. Or stolen. Patience. Priceless. 6 months later, she sent a letter. Said she'd found all her memories in her jewelry box where she'd written them down years ago and forgotten. Apologized for the accusations, but added a P.S. Still suspicious about the cuff though. Never saw her again, but I think about her every time I take blood pressure. Wonder if somewhere, somehow, I really do have her potato salad recipe. Would probably be worth trying.